Well, some people have also raised concerns about a certain lawmaker from Imo State, Ikenga Ugochinyere, investing a significant amount of time in discussing Rivers State's crisis. Sometimes he gives the impression that he speaks for the people of Rivers State. Do you see this as an attempt to further fuel the political crisis?
The truth is this. I have said it on several fora. Ugochinyere has no business speaking for the people of Rivers State. He was elected by Imo State people from his constituency to speak on their behalf. He should be speaking on their behalf. Let me tell you this. The challenge is that this crisis has made a lot of millionaires and billionaires. It has placed so much money in the hands of people. So, Rivers State is now an oil well. There's no day you told on your TV that Rivers State is not being discussed. And every day you see Rivers State being discussed, it is money being thrown about. And that is what you find. So everybody is looking for ways, both those on the side of the governor and those on the side of the minister. You see, everybody is looking for ways to grab what they can grab from the crisis. That is why, as I tell you, there are people who are doing everything possible to make sure that this crisis does not end. Everything possible, because the moment the crisis ends, no money again for them.
The meal ticket.
Yeah, exactly. So they are milking both the minister of the FCT. They are also milking the governor. So these men are spending so much in the hundreds of millions, as we're talking about it, in the hundreds of millions. So the crisis cannot end. And that's why you see that every day they look for one thing or the other to fuel the crisis. They come up with one issue or the other. You know, when the Supreme Court judge, the governor has said he's going to obey the Supreme Court judgment. And in furtherance to the obedience of the Supreme Court judgment, of course, the first thing he did, local government chairman, all of you step aside. The research chairman decided and said, okay, let us continue. Since they said we did not comply with the necessary rules of the Electoral Act, let us now do the right thing and comply with it. That was why I believe that stakeholders meeting was called, and actions were taken to correct the anomalies that was done in the circumstance. And because the research chairman, being appointed by the former governor, is now deciding to do what the former governor feels will affect his own political interest, he is now a bad person. All over everywhere, he's a bad person. He's corrupt. He's this. He's that. He lacks character. He lacks integrity.
But let's face it this way: the research chairman was invited by the House. Why would he not honor the invitation of the House?
Now, the House has powers to carry out oversight function on everybody appointed within the government of Rivers State. Everybody appointed. Even some citizens, some actions of citizens that affect the state, the interest of the state. The invitation, there's nothing wrong with inviting the research chairman to appear before the House of Assembly. But you know, there are rules to this particular thing. There are ways to go about this thing. Now, you gave him 48 hours ultimatum to appear before the Rivers State House of Assembly. Meanwhile, the law is saying that you have to give the person at least 7 days notice to prepare himself to appear before you. 48 hours. And that's where we faulted. For me, I faulted the House of Assembly. They didn't do anything wrong inviting him. And I say that he has no business but to attend to the House of Assembly. He has no option, but to attend to the House of Assembly. But the issue is the time frame. The time frame is the issue. Within 48 hours, what if there are documents that were required that you should come with? You know, these things, whether you like it or not, let's look at ourselves. And that was why from the beginning, some of us, we faulted the action of the governor by writing a letter less than 24 hours, you're now going to the House of Assembly. We faulted that particular action because there are procedures to getting these things done. In this circumstance, the House of Assembly did not act right. And that's why when the chairman of RISEC refused to attend or did not go to the House of Assembly, some of us, okay, yes, it's correct because the law has stipulated that at least 7 days, 7 days notice to be given. Even if the National Assembly invites you, they cannot give you 48 hours ultimatum. It is unless they've invited you before, you have flooded that invitation, they've invited you the second time, you flooded again, before they can now give that ultimatum and also issue an arrest warrant in the circumstance we have seen it. So, but these things were not done. So do you blame the man? And when you issue an arrest warrant, the man ran to court to protect himself. And you'll say, oh, why did he go to court? Why will he not go to court? But you are also making use of the court. He understands the role of the court. This is the former jurist in question.
Well, clearly there is need for dialogue and compromise that encourages open communication and negotiation between rival groups. But could this option also be the potential to resolve a crisis that has defied all solutions? Just round up in
dialogue.
1 minute. Yes.
Truth is that dialogue is almost impossible in Rivers State today. Like I have said, the challenge we have is that everybody has taken sides. Remember I said the last time that even religious leaders, it's that bad in Rivers State. Even religious leaders who naturally should pull themselves together, come and say, okay, this is our position, both parties come, let us resolve. But as I speak to you, the president's intervention has failed. Elders, of course, we do not have elders again. They are all one-sided elders. You come to the youth, of course, those ones are even fueling the crisis on social media. So who do you rely on? Market women, oh, they are all involved in it. Well, so dialogue as at today, it's almost impossible. Forget about everything they are coming to say here. Everybody is just going on TV to lie. Dialogue is almost impossible.
There's nothing that's impossible.
The only thing the governor has to do is to follow the rule of law, write properly to the assembly, give them the necessary days required, go down to the House of Assembly, present the 2025 budget, do what is right in the circumstance. But please, importantly, the Minister of the FCT, with this his media broadcast and media chat, is fueling the crisis. Fueling the crisis and calling people all sorts of names that are unfounded. And I challenge him to bring evidence against people he's calling names. Those he called for them, he should bring evidence. He doesn't have evidence. But you just come on TV and you call people names.
It was nice speaking with you this morning. Thank you for your thoughts with us on the program. We definitely hope that, the Rivers State crisis is properly resolved and all parties, come to a logical conclusion. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much.